Why do we not talk about how adults need tummy time too? Because they do. All right, why do infants perform tummy time? It's in order to strengthen basically their ability to hold their head up, but we don't do that as an adult, as adults, and we need to. So basically breathing on your tummy is great. I highly recommend that people in a rest position, that they come down and they just notice their diaphragm engaging on the floor. You're breathing against resistance. This is fantastic. But the exercise is a little bit harder. Basically for exercises, we want to turn on our posterior chain. We want to turn on the muscles in our neck a little bit better to make sure we're not relying on these front bossy muscles to hold our head up all the time. So what you're going to want to do is basically find a little bit of a chin tuck in this position. And it is hard. You are working against gravity. So most often I have people do about 15-second holds starting out. And you don't want to over engage. This is like, again, a 20% effort, because if you really are over engaging through the neck, it's going to get mad and you're going to get headaches and things like that. So you want to do basically a gentle thing where you're trying to turn on like the innermost part of your neck. The cues for this are a little bit different. For some people, if I say give yourself a double chin, they're able to do that, because it's not up, it's not down for the chin tuck. It's basically going straight back a bit. I also like to do this at the same time that you try and kind of bring those shoulder blades together. So if you're able to do both of those at the same time, that's fantastic. First of all, let's turn those shoulder blades on, okay? I love doing what's called scapular push-ups, where we're really getting those shoulder blades moving. This was a part of my body that again was turned off for a long time. So we're putting those shoulder blades out away from the spine, and then we're bringing them in towards the spine. So even though I'm going up and down, my neck is staying in neutral. This is a great warm-up exercise. It's great for strengthening those rhomboids and some of those other muscles that are really working to bring those shoulders down and back. Okay, so that's exercise number 1. And basically, I just re-taught myself how to engage those muscles, squeezing my shoulder blades towards my spine. Okay, so I've got that now. And then I'm gonna try and create a neutral spine. And then I'm gonna go back just a bit with my head. Again, the cue could be give yourself a double chin. It could be squeeze your voice box. I'm gonna think long with my spine. And I'm gonna try and find those inner muscles. So about a 15-second hold. Then you want to give that rest break. Okay, the rest break might be coming down all the way because that was a lot. Let's do a minute. This one is working against gravity. It is pretty dang hard. So again, we're probably starting out with 15-second holds, about 3 at a time. It would be great if every day you could maybe add on 1 more 15-second hold until you're able to go for a few minutes at a time. These are endurance muscles. So what that means is they're not supposed to be quick twitch. They're supposed to be a bit engaged all the time. So I'm gonna find it through my back first, neutral spine, back just a bit with my neck. I know this is an ugly exercise. And then I notice I'm clenching through my hands, so I'm gonna relax those. Okay, and then I'm gonna come down again. I've got one more set left, and then I am home free. Check on your breathing. Notice that tummy pushing against the floor. And you're breathing in. We're breathing against resistance, my friend. Okay, I'm gonna pop back up. Elbows under shoulders. Okay, I'm gonna find that engagement through the back. And then I'm gonna do just a bit back with my head. What are we trying to prevent with this? Cervical spinal instability, my friends. So it is really important that we are able to turn on our deep neck flexors. They are providing that stability to our spine. Very important that they are functioning. I also recommend that people basically try and find a place where they are seated during the day and that their back and their head are supported. This is great exercise for driving. This is not the perfect setup, but hey, I'm gonna show it to you anyway. Okay, ready? So I'm gonna find that engagement through my back. I hold my hands up, I say, I come in peace. Okay, and then I'm gonna go back just a little bit with my head. Again, the driver's seat is perfect because you've got your headrest right there for a little bit of input and just like a little bit of pressure. 15-second hold. And relax. All right, so I really like against gravity. I also really like upright, you know, with that back engagement and a little bit of a pushback. I do this every day when I'm driving and, you know, just for a couple minutes at a time, but it is so effective and it has really helped my posture a whole bunch, and I don't have to worry quite as much about my neck, you know, because I used to be really, really tight through the front, and that's getting better as I keep doing this. So you guys keep it up too.